everyone, and welcome to Checkpoint. Yeah, it's your host again, Dr. Ifama Eze, and I'm here once again with a topic that would blow your mind. I like to start by saying thank you, and thank you again for all that you do for us here at Checkpoint. Thank you for your likes, thank you for your shares, thank you for your comments, thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. And because of everything that you do, our message is reaching a wider audience. And for this, I truly want to say thank you, and thank you again. Now you know how we roll at Checkpoint. It's time for you to begin to share this video. Share this video to everyone that you know. Share to your friends, your relations, your associates, your neighbors. Tell everyone that it is time for Checkpoint, and we're going to be having a swell time together. All right, I'm waiting for you to share. Are you sharing? Are you sharing? Share it now. Share it to your friends. Let everyone know they should gather here. It's time for Checkpoint. All right, I'll be right back after the break, and then I'll be introducing the topic for today. Don't go anywhere. See you soon. All right, and welcome back to Checkpoint. So we are looking at a wonderful topic today, and it is the secrets for being exceptional in life. The secrets for being exceptional in life. Many people want to be exceptional. Many people want to go the extra mile, you know. When we look at the word exceptional, what does it mean? Exceptional, by definition, means rare. It means uncommon. It means better than average. So you want to be that very rare person. You want to be that very uncommon person. You want to be that person who is better than the average. Then these are the secrets that you need to imbibe in order to become that exceptional person you have always wanted to be. Is it possible to be exceptional? Absolutely. Anybody can be exceptional. Let me start by telling you that the people who are truly exceptional in life, they don't have two heads. They just have the same kind of head that you have, but just that they were able to understand the secrets that make men and women exceptional, and they incorporated it into their daily lifestyle. Let me tell you this, to be exceptional in life is not a one-size-fits-all. It's not something you just want to do once and for all. It is something that you build up over time. You have to be insistent. You have to keep doing it. You have to be consistent in it. You have to be deliberate in it. You have to be intentional about it for you to be able to achieve that you need to achieve. I am telling you that to be exceptional in life is a possibility. I know that when you look at those who are exceptional, you want to admire them. Okay, so you look at them, you want to be like them, you want to be addressed like them, but there is a price that you have to pay. There is something that you have to do in order to become the person that you need to become. As a matter of fact, it is possible that prophecies may have gone ahead of you before now. Words of prophecy may have gone ahead of you, telling you you're going to be a very exceptional person in life. But listen to me, there is a price that you've got to pay. You don't just say, oh, I'm going to be exceptional in life, and you do absolutely nothing about it. Even the Bible tells us that seest thou a man or a woman diligent in his or her business, that they will stand before kings and not before mere men. If you want to be exceptional in life, you should be willing to pay the price. After all, being exceptional actually means being better than the average, which means you have to do better, which means you have to improve on yourself, which means you have to be rare, not easy to find, not very common. You have to be better than the average. And it is possible. It is very possible, even if you are born without a gold spoon or a silver spoon. It is very possible, even if you are not exceptional at birth. It is possible, even if people don't celebrate you that much. It is possible, even when you look at yourself and you feel like you are at a disadvantage. It is very possible for you to be exceptional. The whole thing starts from your mind. If your mind's eye can see it, then you can become it. And you have to understand that there is a version of you that must be able to become this exceptional person. Let me say this again. There is a version of you. There is a version of you that you are not yet, that you have to become in order to become that exceptional person. Many of us want to just become exceptional just like that. We want people to recognize who we are. We want people to take notice of us. We want people to desire us and want to do business with us, you know. But then we need to understand that it doesn't just fall upon you like a ripe cherry. There is something that you have to do in order to become who you need to become. So there is a version of you that is meant to be exceptional. You may have it in the line of your prophecy, but if you're not really ready to morph, all right, to morph into that shape, to metamorphosize into that person that you need to become in order to experience that level of exceptionality in life, then you are not ready to do this, all right. But then if you make up your mind that in my mind's eye I see the possibility of me being exceptional, and physically I'm able and willing to do everything that I can in order to become exceptional in life, then you are ready for this. All right. So I'll be sharing with you very quickly the secrets for being exceptional in life. Being exceptional is a possibility, but there are secrets to it. And today, based on lots of research and based on personal experience, I'll be sharing with you the secrets that every exceptional person has inculcated in order to become truly exceptional. All right, so number one secret for being exceptional in life is that you have to be excellent. I'm sure that must have sounded like a cliche, but it is not. For you to be exceptional, you have to be excellent. What is excellence? Excellence is paying attention to minute details. Excellence is being able to do a lot, even with the little that you have, to make something great out of nothing. Excellence means that you have eye to make sure that that your finishing is powerful. You know, there was a particular time I wanted to get a particular cabinet, and you know, I knew the price, I knew the actual price of buying a foreign cabinet from the furniture seller, you know, but there was this talented furniture guy I knew, so I wanted him to produce the cabinet for me. So I eventually engaged him and paid for his services and asked him, I want this cabinet to be produced. Now, after a while, I think about 2, 3 weeks, he said the cabinet was ready. When he brought that cabinet, I looked at it. He tried though, but you know that kind of tried though. When I say he tried though, the try was had commit, had K-leg, it was not complete because I could see that the alignment of the cabinet was not what I wanted. You see, there were finishing touches that he should have given to that work that he did not give to that work simply because he did not pay attention to minute details. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that extra. You have to intentionally do everything in your power to make sure that you have that extra on your ordinary. Don't just live ordinary. Don't just go ordinary. Make sure that no matter what happens, that you have that extra on your ordinary. That extra on your ordinary is what will make you an extraordinary personality. So make sure that you deliver excellence. Are you asked to make hair? Make that hair with excellence. Are you asked to make food? Make that food with excellence. In fact, when you see a person of excellence, you will see that one thing about persons of excellence is that they get referred to easily. People want to refer them to other people. People want to talk about them. People want to talk about their business. People want to tell others how good they are in the work that they did for you. So excellence, even if you're a speaker, even if you're somebody who makes presentations, make sure that you do it with excellence. So excellence is key. In everything that you do, make sure that you incorporate excellence to it. Like I said earlier, that excellence is paying attention to minute details. And if you're very, very attentive, you must have noticed something small that was different. In this video, when I started talking about excellence, something had to be done and put in place to make sure that the video is excellent. And I'm telling you that you need to have that eye to make sure that what is not there is there. What needs to be put is put. The color that needs to come in to blend has to come in. And this is how you know an excellent person. I just did that to show you that there is a difference when you actually Put that little touch of excellence. And if you're smart enough and you were observant, tell me what it is I added in this video. Just tell me what it is that changed. And when you do that, I'll give you a prize. All right. The prize will be one of my books. So let me know if you have that kind of eye. So excellence is important. Whether you are speaking, whether you are researching, whether you are doing something, whether you are giving out a service, make sure that you add a touch of excellence. An excellent Uber driver will not just give you the service of conveying you from one location to another location. That Uber driver will make sure that you're comfortable, you're not thirsty, that you have a very wonderful experience in that Uber car before you alight from that car. They'll make you want to ride them again. So please, in excellence in everything you do. Don't tell me that your job is a local job, it does not require excellence. There is a way for you to inculcate excellence in every single thing you do, and it is a possibility. Make sure that you pay attention. Make sure that you go all out to give somebody a service that will make them want to come back. It was Martin Luther King who said that if the lot falls upon you in life to be a street sweeper, you should sweep the streets like Michelangelo did drawings, that you should sweep the streets like Beethoven did music. You should sweep the streets like Shakespeare wrote his novels. You should make sure that with everything in you, you sweep the streets so powerfully that it will be said of you, here lives a street sweeper who swept the street so powerfully that no other person could sweep the street like him or her. Listen to me. That is what we call excellence. The Bible even tells us that whatsoever your hands have found to do, what should you do? Do it with all your might. Do it with all your capacity. Do it with exceptionality. Put your mind on it and give it the best shot. Give it the best shot. You know, sometimes you might just fail an exam. What happened in that exam is that you actually tried, okay? But your trial was not good enough. Your best was not good enough. So excellence is not the best that you can offer. It is the best that people need. Let me say that again. Excellence is not the best that you can offer, but the best that people need, the best that organizations need, the best that institutions need. When people need a service, make sure that you overshoot that expectation with your performance. All right, that is what we call excellence. Did you get that? All right, so let's talk about number 2 secret for being exceptional in life, and that is be different. Oh, when you hear the word be different, you'll be like, everybody has been saying that, but you truly need to be different. If you sound like every other person, then why should we listen to you in particular? If you do that work the same way every other person does it, why should we keep our focus and our gaze on you? The reason why we want to come to you is because you do it differently from others. Listen to me. You have to be different in value. You have to be different in looks. You have to be different in packaging. Don't go ahead and keep doing things because others are doing it. Don't go ahead and keep doing things like others are doing it. Who told you that their own way of doing it is the best way of doing anything at all? So make sure that in your heart of hearts that you are giving whatever it is you are doing a different look, a different packaging, a different touch. Yes, you can learn from people. Go ahead and learn from people. Learn anything that you can from them, all right? Even the Bible tells us that the prophet told the woman, go and borrow vessels. Borrow vessels, and when you borrow vessels, don't borrow a few. What does this mean to us? It means that when you go, borrow ideas. Borrow as much ideas as you desire to borrow, all right? Make sure that you borrow those ideas, but when you borrow those ideas, make them your own. Don't just do a borrow post kind of situation. After you have borrowed, make sure that you convert those ideas and personalize them and make them your own. That way, people can relate with you. That way, people will love the service or the good that you give to them. Make sure you are recognizably different. Make sure that you have difference in value. Make sure that anybody who sees you knows what you are capable of offering. Make sure that you stand out. You know, Panadol will make an advert and said if it's not Panadol, it can never be Panadol. No matter how else you package it, if it is not that particular thing, then it loses its touch or its value. Differentiate yourself. Stand out by differentiating yourself in the marketplace. Stand out by refusing to compromise. Don't try to be like everyone else who said that their style is the best. You have to stand out by doing what? Differentiating yourself, whether it is in the market or in the service that you provide, or in the field or area or industry that you work in. Make sure that you stand out. Make sure that you are different. Make sure that you look different, you sound different, and you deliver differently. Because this is very, very key. Being different is key. Be different. Don't be like the rest of them. God is tired of turning out people that are doing the same thing that others are doing. Sometimes God wants to start something new, and you are so afraid to make that one move, to just stand out, to be different. You see, why God preferred Joshua and Caleb was because they had a different mindset. They had a different heart. And God recognized and said, the reason why these two are special to me is because they are different. They have a different mindset. See, sometimes popularity is not wonderful. All right, popularity cannot be proper. It doesn't have to be popular to be proper. Sometimes you just have to be different, all right, to be proper. Many of us assume that the most popular is the most proper, but that is not the case. Whatever it is that your hands are found to do, make sure that you stand out different. Now, in the comment section, begin to comment and tell me in what way you intend to stand out different in that field of endeavor, in that industry you have found yourself, in that business you are doing, in that product you are marketing. How do you intend to stand out different? All right. So let's talk about number 3 secret for being exceptional in life, and that is be relevant. So I have told you that you should be excellent, right? Yes. After being excellent, you have to be different, all right? But beyond being different, you have to be relevant. The fact that I said you should be different does not mean that you should start doing something that people do not need. Who needs you is who will come for you. Who needs you is who will ask for you. Who needs you is who will seek for you. If organizations need you, then they'll come looking for you. Make sure that whatever it is you are doing is something that has capability to meet a need, to meet a desire, to meet a want, to meet the problems of people, to meet the pains that organizations, institutions, individuals are going through. If you must be relevant, you must be relevant to the needs of people or organizations. You must be relevant to the pains of individuals or people. You must be relevant to the problems of individuals or people. You must also be relevant to the wants and needs of people and the organizations. What do organizations need that you can provide? What do institutions need that you can provide? This is how you make mega wealth, because the reward for problems solved is prosperity. When you solve a problem, then and only then can you be prosperous through it. So you have to sit back and ask yourself, what is it that I have capability of offering that an individual needs? Not just any individual, individuals of the high class, individuals that are doing well, individuals that matter. Within the week, I watched a short video of Vicky James. She's a fashion designer here in Nigeria, and that video was titled "From Ajegule to Forbes." And this was basically she telling the story of how she moved her life from Ajegule to Forbes. In fact, she was amongst the Forbes 30 under 30 2024, and her name was number 22 on that list. And now it's amazing that a little girl who started this fashion business, having learned from her mother, could take the thing to a global space. But how was she able to do this? Because she knew that she was relevant. But she told herself one time, I am not relevant to everybody. I want to be relevant to the big people. And that is why I am changing my location. Amazing. And she had the foresight and the hindsight and insight to go where she felt her services will be needed and paid for. Now, today, what everybody sees is that she does not make clothes less than 1 million, but they do not know that she has worked on her ability to be relevant. Now, when you talk about fashion in Nigeria, you can't really mention names without adding her name because she has made up her mind to be relevant. Let me tell you, we can talk about Vicky James all we want, but there is a you. Call your name right now. Tell me what your name is right now. There is something that God has placed on your inside that your world needs, and they will come looking for it, and they will come panting after it because it is a need for them. It solves their pain, it solves their problem, it meets their needs, it meets their wants. But you are the one who is capable of producing that. So what are you waiting for? Stop complaining. First thing is to know what you carry. The next thing is to know who needs what you carry. Let me say this again. The first thing is to know what you carry. The second thing is to know who needs what you carry. When you find out who needs what you carry, you will relocate yourself to the environment that needs what you carry. Joseph was a boy who was an expert in interpreting dreams. But in his hometown, his father never had a dream. His mother never had a dream. His 11 brothers did not dream. But God knew that for Joseph's ministry and life to shine forth like the light, Joseph could not stay back at home. He needed to move to a location where the president is a dreamer, where the baker is a dreamer, where the butler is a dreamer, where prisoners are dreamers. And when he got to that right environment, he could manifest as much as he wanted because that environment was relevant to his calling. Make sure that you are where in a location that is relevant to your calling, that is relevant to your gifting, that is relevant to your capability. And this will really, really help you. You can't be doing everything everywhere. Things cannot be found everywhere. You cannot find a fish in the forest, and you can't find a lion in the sea. There are certain places where certain things can be found. And if you want to be found, you go where you can be found. And this is very key because many of us miss out on this issue of relevance. You assume that what you are creating is needed by everybody, but it is not. Imagine a company that is producing typewriter machines in this time and era when you don't even need a keyboard to type. All you just need is to voice in what you want to say, and it gets typed for you with AI. You know, times are changing, things are changing. The world is evolving as we know it. And this is why you have to make sure that no matter what happens as the years run by, that you remain ever relevant. Learn to evolve so that you can meet up with relevant changes, so that you can meet up with the evolving world all around us. Is that okay? All right, let me tell you about number 4. All right, so number 4 secrets to being exceptional in life is that you have to be dependable. I don't know about you, but in recent times, one of the very difficult virtues that I find hard to see in people is this aspect of dependability. There are few people you can depend on, even in this time. Honestly, people are disappointing every day. The trust level that people have for each other is becoming so tiny and so small. People who love you, people who are related to you, people who are close to you, every day they prove over and over again that they cannot be dependable. But you see, everybody cannot be in that state. So it lies on you to make sure that you have surround yourself with a circle of people who are truly dependable. And most importantly, be that dependable one. If you want to be exceptional in life, you have to be that one that other people can depend on. In fact, there should be this air of predictability around you, that people know what you are going to do, that people know what you are going to say, that they know who you are going to meet, they know what you are going to do. They can predict that if they hand this money into your hands, it will not get lost. There should be that little air of predictability around you, that people know that you are trustworthy. You are that one that can be trusted. See, a trusted person, you can go far with a trusted person. The Bible said very clearly that confidence in an unfaithful man is like a foot out of joint or a broken tooth. What can you eat with a broken tooth? When you try to eat with it, the pain is unbearable. When you try to step on a foot that is out of the joint, what will happen? You can't even match it on the ground because the pain is excruciating. And that is how confidence in an unfaithful man is. You have to develop yourself to the point where you become that faithful person, to the point where you become that dependable person, that they know that if they do business with you, they will not be duped. If they do business with, they will not fail. They will not lose their money. They will not be stranded. Is that they know that if they call you on the phone, you are that person that will answer them. You have to be dependable. You have to bring yourself to that point where people can truly depend on you because they know they can trust you. Do you know that God came to that point in his relationship with Abraham? He said in Genesis 18:19, "For I know Abraham." Ah, for I know Abraham. Bring yourself to that point when people can truly say they know you. Bring yourself to that point where your clients can really say they know you. Remember, we're talking about how to be what? Be exceptional in life. The secret for being exceptional in life. If you want to be exceptional in life, you have to be dependable. Let your yes be yes. Let your no be no. If you say a word, keep to it at all costs. People who know me know one thing about me. I never go back on my words. If I say I'm going to do something, I will surely do it. I don't make empty promises. If I promise something, I will certainly keep to it. And I have made it a part of my life. And even though it is usually not easy, I strive. I do everything in my power to make sure that if I say I'm going to do this, I stand by my word. I never give up. I never lose track. I insist and remain there at all odds. It takes a person of integrity to do that. You need to build up your integrity. And integrity is not who you are before people. Integrity is who you are even when no one is looking at you. You have to be intentional about your life. You have to be that person that others can depend on. That when you say yes, they consider that yes done. Because you are dependable, because you are somebody that can be trusted. All right, let me share with you number 5. Number 5 secret for being exceptional in life is that you have to be visible. People should be able to see you. Let me tell you one of the scriptures I love so much. That scripture in the book of Matthew chapter 5, verse 14. You see, I need you to come to that point where you understand that your light shining out in the world is your responsibility. It is nobody's responsibility to make your light shine. You are the one whose primary responsibility is to shine out there in the world. And God did not put all of his light on you to hide you under the bushel. So why are you hiding yourself under the bushel? Why are you hiding yourself under the bed? Why are you hiding yourself? Why are you hiding? The Bible tells us that Saul, when he was named king, he went to hide among the stuff. And I'm asking you, you have been hiding all your life. Why are you hiding? Who hid you? Even when Adam and Eve sinned against God in the garden, they went to hide. And God said, Adam, where are you? I did not create you to hide. I created you to shine. I'm speaking to somebody who is watching me right now. God did not create you to hide. He created you to shine. I like you to say it after me. God did not create me to hide. He created me to shine. And that is why I have to do everything within my power, within godly standards, to make sure that I shine this light that he has given to me. And if there is anybody around you who is uncomfortable with your shining, who thinks your light is shining too bright, please give them some eye shades. They should cover up their eyes, because you are not the one to dim your light for anyone. You are meant to shine as bright as you should, because for you to be exceptional in life, you have to be visible. let me bring this thing down home. There are many of you who know somebody who is better than the person who is popular in that industry. Let me say it again. You know somebody who does better, who delivers better, who is exceptional more than the person who is notable in that particular field, in that particular industry, in that particular business. You know somebody. That is why I will tell you the truth, that it is not the best that are heard. The one who is heard may not necessarily have to be the best. But because they have made themselves very visible, they are considered to be what? The exceptional ones. A book writer once said that the beautiful ones are not yet born. How do you know? There are people that you've seen in real life or even in movies, and you see these people and they're like, wow, so beautiful. Is a human being this beautiful? But you never see them go out to contest for most beautiful girl in Nigeria or most beautiful girl in the world or Miss Universe. And you're stunned that the people who are the Miss Universes and the most beautiful girls in the country and stuff like that, those who contest for these things, are actually not the most beautiful. They're just the ones that made themselves available. In life, if you must be exceptional, you can't be in hiding and be exceptional. You have to shine your light for the world to see. And you see, I know you want people to glorify God, but you have a responsibility. You have to bring out yourself, cause your light to shine. Then when people see your light shining, then and only then can they glorify your Father who is in heaven. I want to tell you that your fear does not exist. Sometimes imposter syndrome won't let you live. It will keep telling you you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you're not nice enough, you're not beautiful enough. But listen to me, you are who God says that you are. You have to wake up. Wake that inner giant that has been sleeping for a long time in you and make up your mind to be visible. Can I tell you the truth that who sees you matter? Let me say it again. Who sees you matter? Who promotes you matter? Who buys from you matter? There is somebody that will buy something from you today and they'll buy it in your local currency. And there's another person that will buy from you and they'll buy from you in pounds sterling, in dollars, and the value of your product increases. I remember some of my books that I sold way back in 2012. I was selling them in Nigeria. But when I had an opportunity to go to London, I was able to sell those books. The value was way higher. I went with a bag full of books. When I came back with none. Because yes, the book was valuable, but I made it visible to the right set of people. You have to be visible. You have to be visible. The young lady I was telling you about, Vicky James, she said something in her video. She said, I want to relocate from this environment. I don't want to keep sewing in this ajegule. I want to go to an environment where big people will patronize me. And that was the thing, the move that changed everything for her. And she said, Mama, I love you. I want to stay with you, but I have to relocate. I have to go to an environment where I will meet big people, where big people can come and buy things from me. And truly, big people started coming to her. Now she doesn't make any clothes for less than $1 million, simply because the people who see her are the people that are rewarding her. And because these people see her, use her product, other people are seeing her better from that light. Your story can be another success story. You too can be exceptional. You too can make it. You too can arise. You too can be better. But what price are you willing to pay? What price are you willing to pay to be visible? Because the person who sees you determines who rewards you. Who sees you determines who rewards you. If you have been following thus far, please type this in the chat room. Type it in the comment section. Let me know you heard it loud and clear. Who sees you determines who rewards you. And if you want a bigger reward, you should be in an environment where bigger people will see you. Visibility is key. The era of being a dinosaur is over. You can't keep hiding and then wondering why the world is not seeing you. You will just be like somebody who is in the dark and winking his or her eyes. No matter how many times you wink in the dark, you cannot be seen because you are in the dark. Step into the light, step into prominence, step into visibility, step into the limelight, and let the world watch you explode and become all that you're supposed to be. It was John Wesley that said, I cook myself very well in the secret so that when I come out, the world can watch me born. He prays, he studies, he prepares. He said, why I do all of this in secret? So that when I come out in the open, the world can watch me born. And the same was spoken about John the Baptist in the book of John chapter 5, verse 35. And the Bible said very clearly, John was a burning and a shining light, and you were willing to enjoy his light for a season. You can be a burning and a shining light. That's who God has made you to be. God did not put all this light in you for you to be hiding. He didn't want you to hide under a bushel. A bushel is the standard of measurement. He doesn't want you to hide under where people say, oh, this is how we do it. This is how this thing should be done. You should not exceed this level. You should not, God does not want anybody to place any standards on you. And that's why he also did not hide your light under the bed, a place of comfort, a place where dreams are destroyed. You prefer to stay on your bed rather than to be out there in the world doing a part. God did not put all that light in you for you to just stay on your bed. He wants the world to feel you. He wants the world to hear you. He wants your generation to be blessed by the uniqueness of light in you. So what are you waiting for? All of creation is waiting for your manifestation. What are you waiting for? Write that book, sing that song, do that business, build that invention. What are you waiting for? There's no better that time than now. The best time to build that tree, to plant that tree 20 years ago is now. Don't wait till under 20 years. Don't wait till everything is perfect before you do it. The Bible says that if you keep watching the cloud, you will not sow. Neither will you reap. Don't wait for things to be perfect. I assure you, things may never be perfect. But that doesn't matter as long as you are making sure that your light is shining. All right, let me share with you number 6 secret for being exceptional in life. Number 6 secret for being very exceptional in life is that you have to be relatable. You have to be relatable. Try not to be on your high horse. You have to be relatable because it is human beings you are dealing with. People should be able to see you, like you, speak up for you, and patronize you. People should be able to like you, choose you, and speak up for you. People should be able to tell others about this amazing product that you have. So be relatable. Make sure that what you are doing is something that people can easily like or appreciate. And you understand that while you may not focus on people just liking you for liking sake, you will appreciate with me that if people don't like what you are selling, you will stay with your market for a long time. If people don't like what you are doing business-wise, the service you are delivering, at the end of the day, your business will become moribund. So there is an air of relatability. Come down from your high horse and make sure that you are able to let the people know that the same things they have to go through, you also have to go through them. The same things they have to experience, you also have to experience the same thing. That's why today you see people, most celebrities and notable people, exceptional people in society, they try to do videos that tell you, oh, it's everyday struggle, oh, it's everyday. You see me, I walk to my car, I do this, I experience life just like you do. We eat, we laugh, we jump. Some days we are sad. But at the end of the day, this is life. Make yourself relatable. Make people to know that they can count on you. That you feel what they are feeling. Even Jesus, despite the fact that he came from heaven, did not feel like he was on a sort of high horse. He was a high priest who felt our infirmities, who felt the pain we felt, who had experienced all the pressure we had to go through. The Bible tells us that we have a high priest who is very conversant with our infirmities, who understands our weaknesses, who understands our pain, who has been through what we are going through. And because of that, he's able to relate with us. Because of that, he's able to be in tune with us because he has been where we are. So if you want to be exceptional, make sure that no matter how high you are able to stoop down like Jesus did and write on the sand. You're able to come down and relate to people. You want to be exceptional, you don't have to be up there. You have to be down there. And that's what we talk about servant leadership. Jesus wanted to show his disciples how exceptional he was. What did he do? He took water, he took the towel, and began to wash their feet. As he washed their feet, he was trying to tell them that no matter how high I am relatable. I am somebody you can deal with. I am somebody who understands you. I am somebody who has been where you are. And this is what makes you exceptional. You have to be very relatable. This is a skill I had to learn later, but I'm practicing it a little bit. I try to make people know that, oh, I might have been a high achiever, but I have the same struggles and issues and challenges that a regular woman also experiences. I am here in this planet with you, experiencing the same things you are experiencing. And this is key if you want to become very exceptional in life, because people need to relate with you in order to like you. They need to relate with you in order to choose you. They need to relate with you in order to speak up for you and tell others about you. I want you to know that one of the most effective publicity you will ever have is word of mouth. Word of mouth will make people to speak about your business, to speak about your services, to tell other people about it. And word of mouth is one of the highest form of publicity. When people are able to talk about you, they're able to say what you are doing, they're able to tell people about what you are selling, then and only then will you be able to do better in whatever field of business you are doing. And finally, I want to share with you the last point. Number 7 is that you have to be effective. Make sure that you deliver as you promised. In fact, let me tell you this, deliver more than is expected. Never deliver exactly what you promised. Deliver more than you promised. You can make it simple at the beginning, and when they come in, blow their mind. Give them an exceptional service. If it's the product that you do, make sure that your product is the type of product that even if you live in the midst of the thickest forest, people will beat a pathway to where you are. Be highly effective. Be that one-stop point for any problem that somebody wants to solve in the area of your industry or your field. Make sure that you are that good. Make sure that you are that kind of person that they will crave for. Be effective. Deliver. If you say, I'm going to deliver on this product, make sure that the product is well delivered, carefully wrapped, smashing, looking good, looking powerful. Always deliver more than is expected. Don't never under-deliver. Be effective. And to be effective, you have to be hardworking. Hardworking is a skill that people are trying to erase with smart working. The fact that you're working smart does not mean you will not still work hard. Just that you have to find a beautiful blend between hard work and smart work. But smart work does not mean that you should not work hard. Smart work is so that you can leave out the irrelevant kind of work and focus and do hard work on the work that truly matters. So be effective. Make sure that you over-deliver. Make sure that you are focused on what you have said you are going to deliver. And this, I assure you, will make you a very exceptional person in life. I am rooting for you. I know you want to be that rare, uncommon, better than average person. And these are the few ways through which you can achieve this. This is the secret of many famous entrepreneurs. This is the secret of very notable people in life. This is the secret of higher achievers in life. And I'm sharing this secret with you at no cost so that you can better yourself. Remember I said earlier that there is a version of you that must morph. You must transform into that better version of you for you to become who God wants you to be. And I am rooting for you. I know in my heart that you will make it. I know that you will excel. I know that you will become everything that God has promised that you will be. All you just have to do is to put in the work. Put in the work. Make sure that you deliver as expected. And by the time you begin to do this, you'll become an exceptional person in life. I'm just going to do a recap of everything I shared with you. I told that for you to become exceptional in life, number one, you need to be excellent. Number two, you need to be different. Number three, you need to be relevant. Number four, you need to be dependable. Number five, you need to be visible. Number six, you need to be relatable. And then number seven, you need to be effective. By the time you do these things, you will become that exceptional person that you really want to be. And I am looking forward to sharing your success stories because I know that they're about to happen very, very soon. Now, these are all I decided to share with you today on Checkpoint. I know you have been thoroughly edified and blessed. And I know that with this, you would want to look at our other videos. So I encourage you to check out our other videos here on YouTube. There will be a lot of blessing to you. And please don't leave this channel without subscribing to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And God will bless you amazingly. Until I come your way again, keep making a positive, indelible mark in the lives of people and on the sands of time. I love you so very much. Bye-bye for now. Mwah. Hi everyone, I hope you are blessed by that message. All right, so I want you to just go ahead and support us. If you are led, go ahead and just sow into the account right on the screen. And I know that as you do that, God will bless you big time. Because of the seeds you are sowing, you will be able to reach a wider audience on different platforms. So please do well to sow that seed and God will bless you. Love you.